blouse up, bitch, I make it rain shower. You did that. They wanna know a thing about you. You seal that. Hit 'em with that blocker.
Hey guys, so today's story time, as you can, well, yeah, I'm doing a story time. As you guys can see by the title, it's about how I was a bully. I was bullied a couple times in my life, and I believe that if you were never a bully once, that's really hard to believe. Especially since, you know, a lot of people have fears and judgment, and those type of things can happen. Sorry, I have to turn you guys. This is probably going to be heavily edited. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave in all the important parts, obviously. So, growing up, still growing up, but, you know, in kindergarten and, you know, the smaller ages, I was always that, you know, a little bit more mature than the other kids. But I would downgrade myself in order to make funny jokes or to have these group of friends. Usually I would have two best friends, usually one boy, one girl. All the way till 4th grade. I had 2 sets of different friends there, each, both sets for 2 years, and then it kind of cut off. And the reason why the one friendship cut off is because there was worries about our reputation, because it was in 4th grade. Reputation was a big thing to us, and all those rumors going around about like people liking others, and apparently if you have a friend that's a different gender as you, then you automatically like them. We stopped being friends because of that, and that was like a really dumb thing to stop becoming friends of, but I don't think we could really accept the fact that there was going to be judgment for that. And I've always been a big person who's insecure about being judged. Like, I won't say certain things, or I won't do certain things if I think I'm going to get judged for it. But then again, I'm also a person who's not afraid to be weird, but at the same time afraid to be weird. So, a lot of people would become friends with me because I try to become friends with as many people as I can. I'm friends with a lot of people in the school, if not like everyone. But I won't be the first one to approach someone. They would have to approach me, or I would have to be introduced to them or something. But sometimes I get uncomfortable when I see an attachment start to form with a certain friend, and I start to grow tired of them if they're too attached or something, and I'll try to unattach myself, and I'll try to push them away, and I exclude them from things. And I don't do this anymore, but this was in elementary. I lost a lot of good friends who I wish I was friends with now. I lost a lot of good friends because of that, and I would push them away. And whenever they would come over to hang out with the friends who I was becoming friends with instead of them, I would kind of be like, yeah, and then turn away from them and talk to the other person, ignoring that they were trying to be in the conversation too. And to me, that is a huge bully move. Like, you don't exclude people, and it wasn't even their fault that I didn't want to be friends with them. It's just that I didn't want my reputation to be messed up because I was friends with that person, even though that person had nothing wrong with them, you know? I just thought, okay, they're getting a little clingy, I'm gonna go away. And what I could have done is made friends with other people, but still have the strong bond of friendship that I have with them, because some of the friends I wish I had now. And again, like I said, I'm friends with basically everyone, so I guess that friendship did come back a little bit, but you know, it's just something that I should have done, being a huge bully to them. But a more recent example is in my middle school years, from 6th grade to 7th grade now. And I recently turned 13, so I'm a teenager. So let's talk about younger age. So I knew this kid. Okay, we're gonna call him Justin from the story that I talked about this already. I'm gonna go into more detail. So Justin and me, that's not his actual name. Justin and me have been friends since kindergarten, and he was a huge supporter of me on Xbox when I wanted to make a channel. And a lot of times before I record something, I'll act out what I'm going to say before. I never say the exact same words, but you know, it's just fun to act like I'm recording even though I'm not. Like before this video, I was talking to myself, just acting like I was recording with no camera in front of me. I was in the bathroom, stuff like that, and just talking. Sometimes I do fake interviews with myself. And on Xbox, me and my friends, we would go in our worlds and we would act like we were recording, and he was a huge supporter of me. But over the years, as I started to branch out into other friends and he was still there, he kept sticking with me. But the bad thing about this is that everyone in the school basically thinks he's like this gross, weird kid. Okay, so I didn't want to be friends with him because I didn't want that reputation to be messed up. So I started to push him away. And I left Xbox, not because of him, but because I came on and made a YouTube channel. But ever since 6th grade to now, I've been pushing him away, and he keeps coming back. Keeps not getting the hint. Sometimes I realize, wow, he's a better friend than some of the friends I've ever had. But the reputation, and I'm not gonna say, yeah, he can be gross at times, like, that's, you know, everyone's gross at times. But what we need to do is learn to accept people and find what's good in them. And I know people preach all the time about how bullying is wrong, but I think we all do it in a sense of trying to maintain a relationship. There's nothing going on at my house that would influence me to pick on others. I'm still being a bully to this kid because at our lunch table, he came and sat because he was having problems at his lunch table, getting bullied and stuff, and almost getting into fights with kids. And he moved over to our lunch table, and my one friend invited him over, and he was sitting by me. And one of my friends asked him, like, who do you like? And he said me, right in front of me. And then I heard it, and now everyone's making fun of him about that and stuff. And I pushed him away even more. I started scooting down the table so that he wasn't sitting by me, rearranging. Just yesterday, I told him to go to the other side, and we were having a big argument. Like, he wasn't in it. He's just sitting back, kind of sad and stuff, trying to ignore what's happening around us. But nobody wants to sit with him. So he's at a table full of people who are friends. But we're all moving to the sides of the table, and he's just left here with seats like empty on him. So here's him, seat, us. So just imagine that. And I don't know what to do about it. Obviously, I need to change what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest, but I'll just give you guys updates because literally I cannot fathom why I did this, you know? And I know it's for my reputation, and if I become friends with him, you know, everyone will make fun of it and stuff like that. But why do I care so much about what other people care about? And going back to that 4th grade friendship that ended because people thought we liked each other, it wasn't my decision. And the boy who I was friends with, let's call him Jared. There you go. So Jared and me were best friends, and we were also friends with this other girl. Let's name her Sydney. Okay, so we were all friends, right? And Sydney has nothing to do with this story, but I just want to tell you the other person was. Me and Jared were like inseparable. We would do everything together. We would do projects together, always sit together, sit at lunch together, play at recess together, stuff like that. Everyone started saying, oh, you guys like each other. And he and me stopped being friends because he said that he didn't want that rumor going around anymore. And he wanted to become friends with boys because, you know, his friends was Cindy and me. So he was just friends with girls, and he was already starting to ignore it, and I wasn't getting the hint. He finally came out and told me that he wanted to be friends with boys now. And I was really sad at the time, but I understand, you know? It's the same thing I'm doing with this kid, Justin. So, guys, tell me how to resolve this problem in the comments. And please, I know my mistakes, I know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to fix it, so please be nice and just tell me in the comments. Let's keep this in the comments, and if you know who this person is, please don't go around and tease him. Please don't put in the comments if you know who he is, guys, please. Because that's being a bully too. And this is just to get it off of my chest that I am being a bully. And there's many more scenarios where it happened. And I need to start practicing what I'm preaching, because with those motivational speeches, how would they mean anything if I don't do them myself? So that's a little thing. All right. Bye.
Blows up, bitch, I make it rain shower. You dig that? They wouldn't know a thing about you. You seal that. Hit 'em with that block.